Hey, I'm Dennis Howard with The Track. We are just outside of St. George, Utah with Trent, TKB Excavation, and we're going to talk about crushing. Thanks for being with us today.
Well, thanks for having me here and you coming out.
Tell us what you're doing out here.
Well, I was looking in town and see if we could create a product to sell for landscaping. Got a hold of this property and it was basalt, which worked out for what we're looking for. And we had the jaw going, and then we just kept growing to the plant to accommodate more product. So if you look across here, there's a volcano.
So when you think of volcanic, you think of very hard material.
Yeah, it breaks like glass for the most part.
Okay.
So it's way dense. Like what you think's heavy is really heavy in this rock. Some of the supply houses that supply material to landscapers is actually trucking some of it to Vegas.
Oh, really?
To try to move it into that market. So
okay.
We're hoping that really takes off.
And you said you got the face, you're going to go back that way, and then we're still 30, 40 foot below.
30, 40 feet below us of basalt.
Okay.
So that's our goal.
And you then go here and then see what's next.
Yeah, just layer after layer of basalt in here. So.
And the machines do a good job with that.
Yeah, do very good.
All right, so let's kind of walk through crushing.
So it's too hard to excavate right out, so we got to drill it and shoot it. And then, of course, just sort it to get it crushable, get the big stuff out of the way that we can't crush. Feeds into the jaw plant, it breaks it down to 6-7 inch size rocks, and across the screen plant to sort out the sand that's a reject that we don't really need, but there's a use for it. We create a side product on rock, and then the oversize comes up to the cone plant, and then it goes through the cone and creates more of a finished product on the tail end.
4 products, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The sand is primarily just used for bedding material for pipe crews. Landscapers like it. And all the gravels are for, homeowners that want driveways done, or landscape suppliers buy the bulk of it.
Why do you like the Kleemann product?
So back in my early days out of high school, I worked on big stationary plants.
Yep.
And I just found the technology being in diesel electric would be superior to hydraulic. And I found it to be true on the jaw. And so ever since then, I just kind of stayed with their concept of diesel electric. Screen plant, it's fully hydraulic, but everything else is diesel electric to a point. Really looking forward to with RDO is more resources. Before it was kind of hard to just get my hands on something.
Right.
Now I have more access to get, because there's been a handful of equipment I've wanted to try and they would never bring it in. Like the track loaders, buy one of those, but it's like, I'm not spending the money unless I can get on one.
Right, no, absolutely.
Never could get one in our location.
All right, well, we'll take care of that. We'll get
so
you one of those.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we can take care of that.
The whole team in St. George does a good job.
Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to get out of here and let you fire things up. We thank you very much for your time.
All right. Thanks for coming out.
All right. Hey, I'm Dennis Howard. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like and subscribe and follow us on social media. See you soon. Yeah, I think Dave takes good care of you. Your sales guy takes good care of you.
Yeah, he does. He does very well.
Just out of the video because we don't want you to be a big head. Hey, I'm Dennis. You ready?
Yep.